What is up, gamers? We are here for week 7 of the UPBA. We're going up against the Hellblaze Volcarona, which is coached by Just Lucas, who's a coach who we've battled a couple times in like side leagues, but you've never seen him on the channel. This is our first time in like a main league that we're battling him, and it should be a lot of fun. We're both kind of on the outside looking into playoffs right now. I think I'm 3-3. I think he's 2-4. So we both really like to win this, but I think we're both on quite a little bit of prep. Like I don't think either of us prep too much for this. I have a championship match this week that I have to prep for. Tomorrow actually is the day that I'm battling for that, and I think he's not giving up on the season, but he's also putting in less prep at this point. But this should be a lot of fun. He has Zamazenta, which is a Pokemon I've never battled against before, but I think it's a really cool Pokemon. I think it's too broken for standard draft, but since this is, an Uber's League, I think it's fair game, and it was something I was considering picking if I had a later pick. He brings pretty much everything we expected. Nothing too crazy. The Incineroar is going to be a pain, and so is the Dracovish. We also don't have a Dark type, so the Mew is going to be problematic. Webs are really, really good if we can get rid of the defoggers, but that's a pretty big ask. Hopefully we can use Wild Effect to trap either the Vish or the Zamazenta. I think either one will be really nice. I don't have a designated lead. This thing is pretty fair as a lead. I do think Instant is a very possible lead, though. It's not a problem, because I don't really have anything for an instant lead. I'm tempted to lead this thing, just because it threatens a ton of damage, and I don't think he leads to Pelipper. I'm not sure why Pelipper is here. Maybe it's for the Moltres specifically, just to weaken our fire moves. But we've got plenty of switch-ins to it. I like to keep my Air Balloon attacked to the Dracovish, just so it can't click Earthquake on us, but if it's a choice-locked Dracovish, then I think that's okay to lose our balloon. But yeah, good luck to Lucas. This should be fun regardless. Comfey is always a pain, but we do have Genesect and Moltres that both deal with it pretty well. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected with the lead. We're bandits, this is still going to hurt whatever switches in on us. Even after we're intimidated, we're basically back down to neutral 1,000 arrows, which is great. Because that's still really good damage on anything. We don't want to Earthquake because he does have the Pelipper. See, I'll just put 1,000 arrows. Oh, he does just stay in. That's great, because I really wanted damage on this thing. Yeah, I'm totally taking that damage. Because now it doesn't switch into anything super well. We don't have rocks, so it's not going to be boots, I don't think. But yeah, I'm totally happy with that. We are at -2 now, so we will probably need to switch out. But yeah, if it's just a Comfey, that's not a real big deal. I think I brought a Trick Specs Comfey against him when I battled him, so he could bring that. Does he have any rock setters? He has the Mew is the only rock setter, so honestly losing our fruits isn't the biggest deal on anything. Genesect is also a pretty safe play, and Moltres is more Biz Def. I think we'll just go Genesect. If he U-turns out, that's fine. We're still Scarf. He could be like Leech Seed. That also makes sense. U-turn. Yeah, that's fair. The nice thing is we are Scarf, so we can, U-turn on pretty much anything. Pelipper might come in here. I think that makes sense. We could have Thunderbolt though, so. Zamazenta coming. Okay. I could fire off a flamethrower here. Did I get the... I think I got a physical boost, so... maybe won't do that. Yeah. I don't think U-turn is worth it, because I don't think we want them to know that we're scarfed. I think I will just go straight Moltres. He could have Wild Charge, that's really his only way to hit us. If he's Howl, that's really inconvenient for us. But we should still be able to do like a good jump sweep. A Flame Body Burn would be great because we know he's Rusted's shield. We do get the Flame Body. That's so nice. He could be Rest, of course, but it does force him into it eventually, which is really nice. I'm gonna U-turn out. If he stays and he goes for a Wild Charge, we should take it now that he's burned. Sweet. We'll get momentum. Pelipper, it looks like. And we can go Vikavolt. And we can either set up webs or we can go for a Volt Switch. I think either one is pretty safe. I think I do want webs up first, just because slowing down like a setup Mew would be really nice. And I don't think he has a fantastic switch into Vikavolt either. Did he bring... No, he didn't bring a Volt Switch. That's nice. I'm gonna put the webs down first. He can obviously go for, yeah, an attack, but U-turn's fine. I was considering bringing Sash, so that's probably a nice thing that we brought the boots, even though I don't think it really matters. If he expects the webs instant to come in here, just so that he has a... Okay, that's totally fine. I'll Volt Switch out on this thing. This thing's probably defogged, would be my guess, which would make sense as to why he would bring it in here. But I'll Volt Switch out. Oh, Aromatherapy, that makes sense too. But that means webs are still up, which is really nice. And we'll just go Genesect again. Here I think we just U-turn out. I don't see a need to do anything else. He could play risky and stand in defog, that totally makes sense. But yeah, Zama's a pretty free switch in. Or instant, we'll take that. Because this should still knock out because we're still neutral. Sweet. And I really want to go Zygarde now, just because it does force in certain things from him. I'll go into it. If he goes like Vish, it's annoying, but we do have the Lantern still. And as long as it's not like a sub-Vish, I think that Lantern should be able to deal with it pretty well. Even if it is, we have Dazzling Gleam. Pelipper coming in makes sense as well. He probably just U-turns, but I don't think it's worth the risk. Honestly, everything outspeeds us besides this thing, so I'm very tempted to just quit the 1,000 arrows anyways. I think that is what I'm going to do. Because this was really here to come if I got like a free switch into the instant. It was here for the instant manually, but now that's gone. Scald, yep. We should take it, yeah. If we don't get burned, we knock this thing out. Sweet. Because getting rid of the rain would be fantastic because it weakens the Dracovish. Heyo! So, my recording stopped because I ran out of storage, so I just deleted the first video I found on there. And hopefully someone can help me splice these two together. Hopefully everything is still working. But fortunately, I think we just missed out on him thinking for a little bit. So he ended up saving the Pelipper and switching to Mew, which is fine. We can force him into the Ice Beam here if we want to by clicking 1,000 arrows again. Again, I'm not too concerned about this going down, and if he is a slower Mew, then we'll outspeed. Yeah. So Zygarde's doing a ton of work, which is so much more than I was expecting. But getting rid of Mew this early, without it doing anything, is so nice for us. Because I was very worried about setup Mew, or like a Imprison Mew, whatever. This thing comes in, it'll probably U-turn out, could defog, but I'm just going to go Genesect regardless. So Dracovish is still the biggest threat to us, for sure. I feel like it's Weather Rock Pelipper because the rain has been up for a very long time. He'll just go for the Draining Kiss, which is nice. And like, he can stand, but I don't think he does just because he doesn't have a need to. Like, he's not doing anything to us. I feel like the U-turn's still doing more than like a Draining Kiss into our Moltres, so that's fine. Because we do have a safe switch into this in Moltres. Looks like he's Citrus Berry, that's fine. Because yeah, Moltres is a safe switch into this thing. He probably U-turns out, would be my guess. But I don't think that's the worst case scenario, because we could do another Flame Body burn. He gets Dracovish in for free if he wants it, but we do have switch. We get another Flame Body. That was not super important. It's like, it's a comfy, but it is nice for chip damage, and it forces into Aromatherapy if he wants to get rid of it. Oh yeah, I forgot about Pelipper. That makes more sense. So I expect him to U-turn here, but I don't think Vikavolt does anything more for us, so I'll probably just go into that. That way if he U-turns, it's fine. Oh, default, yeah, of course. I forgot about webs being up. But we can set him up again, or we can full switch out. I think either one makes sense. I think I will just set the web back. Actually, no, because he might attack me and then try and defog. So, I think full switch is probably better. Yeah. So we'll knock out the Pelipper, which is nice. And we'll go into Genesect. Oh, we don't get a boost now. That's fine. Because we can still just U-turn out on everything. And yeah, this Zama's definitely still scary for sure. It probably doesn't have rest just because it showed the move on. Comfy Aromatherapy, which makes me think it's not rest. But if it's like Howl, that's still really, really scary for us. Because the rain is up. Yeah, there's Howl. I could have gone into the whatever it's called, but I think it's okay. I think our Genesect still outspeeds. I think we just go for Flamethrower to just get a little bit of chip on this thing. He does have the Wild Charge, that's unfortunate. If we get a burn here, that's... Oh, we live. Nice. We do get the burn again. This Moltres is crazy. But now if he knocks out our Moltres, we claim one with Zygarde, which is really nice. We click U-turn in case he tries to go. Actually, we can roost up as well. I'll U-turn. Because yeah, Zygarde comes in here, and if he wants to try and save this thing, then something gets cooked by Earthquake. Which is huge because it forces him either to lose this or to not get aromatherapy, or take a ton of damage on Dracovish. He might knock us out, but I don't think so because he's burned and only +1. We click Earthquake because the pellet goes down. He does go for the KO. We do hold on here. So now it's just the Dracovish and Comfey. Comfey won't ever beat us on its own. So now it comes down to if Dracovish can win it for him. And with our Lantern, hopefully it can't. But it's always a scary Pokemon. I do kind of want to hold on to this thing, just because Extreme Speed is really nice for the Dracovish. And I can sack something else off instead, like the Moltres is dead. What do we sack off here? Probably this thing. If he goes for sub, we know he's not Scarf, which is also good information. Because it means our Zygarde will outspeed it. He is sub. Okay. So we could have just Earthquaked him. That's fine. I didn't bring Bug Buzz on Genesect because, actually I might have. If I have Bug Buzz on Genesect, that's great, but I don't think it really matters because we go into Zygarde after this to break sub. I'm also curious to see if he has a move for our Lantern. So I'll actually go Lantern first, because he might not have a move to hit it. He probably has Super Fang, but I think that's okay. This is what Lantern was here for anyways. I hope Dazzling Gleam breaks sub. He does have Super Fang, that makes sense. But through the power of the entire team, we should be fine, because Zygarde plus Genesect should knock this thing out, and Genesect should beat the other thing as well. We spam Dazzling Gleam so that he can't get a sub up for free. Yeah, that's fine. Because now we go to Zygarde and click Earthquake. And I can't imagine this thing living Earthquake plus a Genesect move. This was the set that I was most worried about, but us outspeeding with everything is nice. Not everything. We need the webs up for that. He does switch out. Hopefully this KOs. I feel like it will. Yep. Cool. And we just stay and keep clicking Earthquake. Oh! Crit could have mattered. He was quite bulky, I'm sure. But that should wrap up the game. Because I don't think he lives Earthquake into whatever move we have on Genesect. We do have speed. I wasn't sure if I had my thing fast enough, but yeah, that should be plenty of damage. Yeah, we do have bug bows. That's good. But yeah, so it looks like Lava Pit isn't gonna hit the field. But if he's forced to hit the field, then that's not great for us. We could have tried to, like, you know, custom bury this thing or whatever, but the fact that he has sub means that that's kind of risky. We'd have to encore and everything. But this should knock out. Okay, sweet. We pick up a 2-0 against just Lucas. Good game. The crit on Comfy could have been important, but I think we had enough pieces that it didn't really matter. But we do move to 4-3, which is really important if we want to try and, you know, make a push for playoffs still. Hopefully, my recording is able to be spliced together and everything. But regardless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next week. Bye, y'all.